Hello, boys and girls. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet. Welcome to the Roaming Startup Show, where you can learn tips and tricks to fund your dreams with no strings attached through crowdfunding.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Roaming Startup. Today I have Bob and today's guest is Cynthia Sanchez from Oh-So Pinterest. Welcome, Cynthia.
Hi guys, thanks so much for having me on.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. And the first question as always is tell us a little about yourself.
Well, my name's Cynthia Sanchez, and I have a blog and a podcast, both called Oh-So Pinteresting, and they're all about Pinterest. Big surprise there. Just about how people are using Pinterest, mostly on a business level, and how to market their products, their services themselves, and somewhat a little bit on a personal level, and how you could use it in different ways as a tool. That's pretty much what drew me into Pinterest. I found that I could use it in lots of different ways, and from there, that's where the blog and the writing started, and then eventually led into the podcast.
Cynthia, most of our audience out there are folks that are either interested in crowdfunding projects, Kickstarter projects, stuff like that, or are funding them or planning on running one themselves in the future. And the reason we wanted to have you on, it was because as we watched that horizon, we've noticed very few people use Pinterest the way I know that they can use it. In full disclosure to the audience and Zach, Cynthia and I are in a mastermind group together, and a couple weeks ago she was talking with one of the people in the mastermind group about how Pinterest could be used to bring traffic to their site, and it dawned on me, wow, people should be doing this a lot more to bring traffic to their Kickstarter project. Can you tell us a little bit about how did you get involved with Pinterest?
It's kind of awkward a little bit because it's my mom, you know, everybody should listen to their mother. It really is what it comes down to. She invited me because back, you know, before last November, I'm getting my dates right, Pinterest was all about, no, that's when business account started. But anyway, before last year, you had to have an invitation to get involved or started on Pinterest. Somebody within Pinterest already had to invite you to join. And the end of 2010, she was kind of, you know, oh, I found this neat site, you should join. And I was like, why? You know, there are already so many social media channels out there. I don't have time in my life for one more. No. So I kind of pushed her away a little bit, and then I finally like, okay, I have some time. Let me go see what this is about. And it just drew me in. Where Facebook tends to be really personal, or can be really personal, where you connect with friends, family members, coworkers, that type of thing. Pinterest brought me to a whole new world that I didn't even know existed. Of course, I have been online forever since, you know, the internet was a baby. You know, it was all message boards and things like that. So I'm very comfortable online, very comfortable, you know, using computers and things like that. But Pinterest showed me a whole new world of blogs that I've never found, sites that I'd never found, products that I'd never found, ways to try different things, new things. And I found that I was saying Pinterest a lot when my family would say, well, where'd you find that? Or how did you know about that? Or how did you know how to do that? I kept on saying Pinterest. And it's like nothing that I had ever tried online before had made that kind of impact or change on my life. So it's like there's something about it. So that's where the blog started. And it kind of evolved from kind of my personal use into I saw how more brands, how more companies were using it, how people were getting, you know, just your small lifestyle blogger who had a, you know, pretty much just, you know, her audience was her friends and family. That changed into being, you know, a global audience really quickly because of Pinterest. The thing with Pinterest that really differs from Twitter or Facebook is that most things put onto Pinterest are public. Everybody can see most of what you pin. So if I had, and a pin is an image brought on from another site or something that is uploaded online, and you can choose not to have a link attached to it or not. But most things on Pinterest link to a website or a blog outside of Pinterest. And it being public, you know, these small lifestyle bloggers, new businesses were finding that once their products, their posts, their information, whatever the case may be, was getting exposed to now as a global audience, and tons of traffic was going back. That's kind of what started it. I just saw that it was a completely different tool than any other social media platform out there.
So you said earlier that it used to be an invite only. How do you get started now on Pinterest?
It's very, very easy now.
Well, thanks for joining us, boys and girls. If you want to watch the full version of the show, just head over to the Roaming Startup website by clicking that link up there. And remember to subscribe to stay up to date as we learn more about how to reach your dreams with crowdfunding. Bye for now. Remember to keep dreaming and don't get tied down with any strings.